Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. In this video, I'm introducing yet another host to the channel. His name is Charles, and he's from Oregon in the United States. In this video, Charles is going to take you on a tour of a big American supermarket. Along the way, he will explain some of the differences between Korean and American supermarkets. I think you guys are gonna really like this video, and of course, it will improve your English listening. Without further ado, let's begin. Take it away, Charles.
So I was thinking about what to make for dinner tonight, and I decided on baked gnocchi with broccoli. And gnocchi is like a potato pasta. It's this like really good textured, it's almost squishy pasta, very similar to like a rice cake or something like that. And so I don't really have much of the ingredients here, so I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store. I'm gonna go to the store. So what we're gonna actually need for the recipe is gnocchi, broccoli, some stock. I'm gonna be using vegetable because I'm gonna have this be a vegetarian dish. Cream cheese, mozzarella cheese, and then red pepper flakes if you want them. I'm going to use a ton. I personally like a kick in all of my food. So let's go see what an American grocery store is like. Babe, do we need anything else? Nope, we're good to go. So one of the cool things about an American supermarket is they're massive. This one happens to be open 24 hours. So whether it's 2 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon, it doesn't matter, it's always gonna be open. So one of the first things on the list is fruit. And so the fruit section here is massive. This side behind it, right over here, the other side of that, that's all fruit. And most of the stuff is seasonal. Of course, a lot of the stuff is sold year-round because they're made in greenhouses. But let's get some oranges. First on the list. Here's something wild that Korea has and America have, but it's not the same. Oreos. Now in Korea, Oreos have marshmallows. In the United States, there's no marshmallows. The next thing we need, broccoli. Broccoli's the size of my head. Next to the vegetable section is gonna be the cold noodles, tofu, and kimchi, sausages, stuff like that. There is one non-food item that is in every grocery store, no matter where you go, and that's cards. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, just a thank you. People give each other cards all the time, and for everything. Marriage, one's for dad, stepdads, for your brothers, grandsons, birthdays, just a general congratulations. Even if you end up getting a new home, there's a card for everything. Now the next thing on our list is stock. You can use chicken or beef stock, whatever stock you'd actually like, but I need vegetable stock. So let's go. Now, America likes its beer so much, it gets its own room. It's so cold. Ooh. Very similar to places like Europe, Korea. Alcohol is a big part of the culture, and wine is where we go big. all of those aisles are just wine. And you can get everything from Syrah, Chardonnay, Merlot. They even come in boxes. There usually will always be an Asian section of the grocery store. So there's never a Korean section or a Chinese section or a Japanese section. Typically it all falls under Asian foods in general, and it always starts with rice. And my personal favorite. Frozen foods are really big in the United States for convenience. A lot of people work all day long or all night long, and so frozen foods a lot of the times are the easiest way to eat, especially if you don't really know how to cook, which is kind of common. So we actually have a pretty big section on frozen food, and it's got everything from everywhere. Now this is a fairly simple recipe, and so the only things that we really have left is the cream cheese, the eggs, and the milk. And dairy is always put together. So whether it's coffee creamer or milk, heavy creams, whipped creams, cream cheese, cottage cheese, anything that's dairy is usually going to be in the same section. Canned foods are really popular in the United States. So there's typically everything from peas, corn, collard greens, spinach, mushrooms, beans, artichoke, even potatoes, all in cans. So for fruit, we'll even have pineapple, pears, peaches, cranberry, a medley of fruit, and just about anything you can think of, it's probably canned, and probably in this supermarket. The meat section is typically big and separated by beef, pork, chicken, and then a lot of prepared meals are also in that same area. So if there's sushi or if there's maybe fried chicken or something, it's probably going to be in that same section as where you're going to find the meat. In America, especially the southern regions and then the coastal sides, there's a lot of Hispanic or Latino people and culture here. So one of the things that we definitely have in every single supermarket is a Hispanic or Latino section. Tortillas, masa, hominy, beans, even classic things like jarritos, which is a classic drink, flavored soda, but usually fruit. So lime, mandarin, mango, my personal favorite. In fact, I think I'm just gonna take one of these. Alright, that's it guys. Time to check out. I think we got everything.
열심히 영어 공부를 하시는 분이라면 Serious Learners 멤버십에 가입해보세요. 여러 가지 레벨이 있는데 멤버십 혜택 중에는 한영, 대본, 한영을 자유롭게 설정할 수 있는 영상, 그리고 영어 발음을 위한 쉐도잉 시리즈도 있습니다. 관심 있으시면 아래 설명 참고해주세요. Good!
Alright guys, thank you for joining me on a trip to an American grocery store. All we got now is to go home, cook it, and it's gonna be delicious. So thank you for joining me, and follow me on @ChasingTheShutter on Instagram, YouTube. Hope to see you guys on this channel, and back to Sean.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. What other kinds of videos do you want to see in the US? Or even in other English-speaking countries like the UK or Australia? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.